Well, hello out there, everyone in social media land. How y'all doing today? Well, we're back and again with another Integrity Initiative
Yes.
podcast, and we're glad to be wherever you guys are. We thank you for welcoming us in your presence, and we just want y'all to know we are truly appreciative of who you are and all that you guys do
Yes.
to
Yes.
support us in this endeavor. It's been nothing short of amazing, and we're just so grateful once again to be in your presence. Brother Jess, how you doing today, my man?
Blessed and highly favored.
Yes,
But can't
sir.
can't wait to get this ball rolling, brother. I'm excited. I'm excited. We got our brother in the house, brother Kavika,
Yes,
man.
yes, 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 yes. Today's episode, today's segment is going to be taking a little bit of a shift. We
Yes.
have what we call a spotlight showcase that we're getting ready to launch with the Integrity Initiative, and we have a very special dear brother of ours on our segment today, and this guy, I'm telling you, I'm really grateful that he's a part of my life
Yes.
and the relationship that we have. It is involved into something just so great, and I'm excited about him being on the segment today because many of you may know him in the sports arena when he mentions who he
Come
is,
on, come
but
on.
I'm going to allow him to say some of the things that that he wants to share with us. Y'all see us wearing our sport
Yes,
jerseys today,
sir.
brother Jesse and I. So we're going to move forward. We want to introduce everyone to everyone. Kavika Pittman. Kavika Pittman. Brother Kavika, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well today, sir. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing better than I deserve. First and foremost, we want to say thank you for joining
Yes.
us
Thank
on
you.
today for the Integrity Initiative podcast. And there are many who may know who you are, but for those who don't know who you are, can you kind of, tell them a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself to our
I
listeners?
can. I want to say one quick thing, if you don't
Okay,
mind. I
sure.
want to say thank you
Come
guys
on.
for having me.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you guys have provided me a platform
Yes, sir.
to be able to talk about some of my life and some of the things that I've been through. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys greatly
Yeah.
for allowing me to come on and doing this special spotlight,
Yes, sir.
allowing me to be first in it. So thank you very
Yes,
much.
sir.
Yes, yes.
And to move on a little bit about myself, my name is Kavika Pittman. I played in the NFL for 9 years. Played with the Dallas Cowboys, the Denver Broncos, and the Carolina Panthers. And now I stay in East Texas,
Okay.
doing the work of the Lord.
That's good. That's good.
Yes,
Amen.
sir.
That's good.
Amen.
That's good, man. So, can you share with our listeners how your journey, kind of got started, as an athlete, just in your own
Okay.
words?
Okay. Well, I could take it back to, I think I was in the fifth grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my mother being at work, and my father was an ROTC teacher at West Virginia State College.
Okay.
And so we were at the neighbor's house,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a football coach, and his son played football.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my younger brother was there. So we ended up going to practice with them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
while we were there, they asked us to get in the drills. I
Mm-hmm.
guess we performed the drills at an exceptional level.
Come on.
And they asked us to play, and they paid our fees to play. So that was the
Wow.
start of us playing
That's
football.
good.
Yes,
That is
sir.
great.
Wow.
That's
Yes,
That's
great.
sir.
That's great. That
amazing,
is
man.
great. Yeah.
I guess one question that I have for you, but as you began to develop your love for football, how important was it for you to transition into a collegiate level?
Well, it was important. You think about it. When you playing this game, you want to make it to the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely want to make it to the highest level.
Yeah.
And in order to get to the highest level, college is important.
Yeah.
We watch Saturday football. We
Yeah.
watch the Miamis and the
Yeah.
Notre Dames
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
Florida States, the Georgia Bulldogs,
Come on, come on, come
and
on,
all
come
of
on.
those teams. And we see ourselves playing on that platform one day.
Wow.
So, like, in order to get where I desired to go, college was necessary.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yes,
That's
sir.
good. Again, I have the privilege of being in a relationship with you, and I'm wearing one of his jerseys when he played for the Denver Broncos. And again, and many people ask me, well, how do you know him? How do you came to get to know him? It was not by accident. It was by divine assignment,
Come on now, talk about
by
it, sir.
God.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
came
sir.
together, and
Definitely.
our relationship has evolved to what it is. And you mentioned this earlier, so can you kind of remind the listeners what team did you end up playing for in the NFL when you went?
Well, I actually played for the Dallas Cowboys. I was drafted to the Cowboys in '96, second pick. There you go, right there. I think second round, 36th pick overall.
Okay.
That was right after they had won their last Super Bowl.
Oh,
So
okay.
I came in thinking I was going to win the Super Bowl.
No,
Things
okay.
kind of fell apart a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to the Denver Broncos for 3 years. I played with the Cowboys for 4 years, the Broncos for 3 years. And then I finished up with the Carolina Panthers. So I was blessed to play with three good organizations.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's awesome, man. That is so awesome.
Did you stay at one position the whole entire time from high school to college on into the pros, or did you remain true to one?
I got a story for you. So as a youngster, I played running back. And Eric Dickerson was my guy.
Yeah.
I was tall, like I had a kind of upright running style.
Mhm.
And as a youngster, I had a vision of me playing football in the pros, and I thought it would be at running back.
Mm-hmm.
God saw something different.
Yeah.
Come on, talk
He
about
saw,
it.
he saw something different.
Talk about it.
I ended up moving from Georgia, where I was a primetime running back,
Mhm.
and I was slated to play quarterback my junior year.
Wow.
And I moved to Louisiana, and they had their quarterback and they had their running back, and they stuck me at third team defensive end.
Mhm.
Wow.
I knew nothing about it. If I played on defense, I played linebacker or a cornerback.
Okay.
So to actually play on defensive end, it was different for me.
Yeah.
It was a lot of learning that had to take place.
That's good.
And I ended up playing that position all the way through the NFL.
Is that what got you even into college, or
Well,
let me rephrase that?
no. That's a great question.
You understand what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about how I'm gonna explain this to
All
you.
right.
My junior year, I was third team defensive end, and the two guys in front of me, one got hurt, and the other guy was playing offense, so they threw me in the game. I got 3 sacks.
Okay.
I ended up getting myself in a little mishap, and I missed the rest of my junior year.
Mm-hmm.
I came back my senior year. I played the first game at defensive end, and our linebacker got in an accident,
Mm-hmm.
and he was gone, so they moved me to linebacker for my whole senior year.
Okay.
But I still was all-state defensive end and got recruited as a defensive end. So when I went into college, I had played defensive end 2 games,
Okay.
but I still got a scholarship for defensive end.
Wow.
Yeah.
How important is it for an athlete to remain fluid and flexible when you get changed from one position to the next, and when it comes to the game of football?
It's very important, because this is what you got to understand is just as a man of God sees something in you,
Uh-huh.
coaches see something in you.
That's good, man.
And they say you can be used in this position. And I had to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I think a pivot comes in life at times.
Yeah.
Are you going to be okay with the pivot?
Yeah.
I had to be okay with the pivot, and when you look at it, it turned out for my best.
That's good.
I like, again, going off script a little bit, Henry. I mean, because it brings up something. Oftentimes, we don't see the gifting in ourselves. It takes somebody else to pull that
Yes, sir.
out of us. Like you said, you were able to play at every different level, and I'm pretty confident that at every different level, coaches saw something a little different in Brother Kavika.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. They definitely did, and it was spoken to me. And 9 times out of 10, I say I received it. Sometimes, you don't want to hear what they're saying, but you got to trust them. And my trust in them allowed me to play 9 years in NFL. So when I look at it, you got to be able to trust the man who's watching with that eye.
Can you speak to the youth out there and tell them that? Because I'm telling you, me and Henry, we wholeheartedly understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But can you speak to the youth that are looking and aspiring to follow in the same footsteps?
That's good, Jesse.
Well, I want you guys to understand that sometimes you have a vision of what you desire to be, but you got to understand there's people who've been there before you who know what you can do based off what they see in you. And we got to be able to allow that pivot to take place. That can take you further than you could ever thought you could have gone if you just relax and allow them to sow into you or pour into you, receive it, and then just go do your best with it. Understand that you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? As a youngster, you still learning. You have people above you who have been through a lot of things and learned about a lot of things, seen a lot of things, and they're trying to put you in the best position to succeed. So just receive.
That's good.
Yeah.
You mentioned something to me, I think maybe about a month ago, about the college that you played for, about you going down there in October and they're going to do something it's very special for you. Can you share with the listeners the college that you played football at, and then what they're going to do for you? Come on.
Okay, so the college I played is McNeese State University.
Okay.
It's in Lake Charles, Louisiana. It's a 1AA school, and I'm already in their Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I'm already in the Hall of Fame. What I was mentioning to you was my high school Hall of Fame.
Okay.
So my high school is in Leesville High School, where I finished my last couple of years, and they're going to induct me into their Hall of Fame. I already have my jersey retired. Playing 12, 13 games, I got my jersey retired. But now I'm getting inducted into the Hall of Fame on October the 23rd.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
That's an achievement. That is a great achievement that a lot of people don't take time to acknowledge.
Right.
Because that doesn't happen to a whole lot of people.
It really doesn't. I think sometimes we take it lightly. But it's acknowledgement of the greatness, so to say, that you had when you were there participating in sports. And I don't think it's just football. I was also an all-state long jumper, set the state record in Louisiana. I finished second in the high jump. I played on the national championship AAU basketball team.
Okay.
So I think it's more multi-sport thing,
Yeah.
not just football. But I was able to accomplish a few things there.
How important was it to have a spirit of humility in this journey? Because we see young folks really pushing the limits.
It was very important, especially with the transition from Louisiana to Georgia. I mean, from Georgia to Louisiana. In Georgia, I was the man. I was the man, and I came to Louisiana. They put me in third team defensive end.
Okay.
So you think about from being the man on the team now to being a guy who's not even touching the field.
Wow.
So it was 2 games there where I didn't even touch the field. And it was circumstances that allowed me to touch the field. And when I touched the field, my talent showed.
That's good.
So like, opportunities, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay prepared for them.
You got to make every effort for every opportunity that comes your way.
If you stay prepared, when opportunity comes, then you can succeed.
You already ready to rock.
Yeah. So that's what I had to do. It was a new position to me. It was a learning curve, but I knew what was in me.
That's good.
I could tell you, I knew I was going to the NFL. I had a vision. I like to say God told me I was.
Yeah.
My God.
And I believe what
Give him glory, brother.
because I believed I was able to achieve it. Okay?
Come on now.
We can't achieve nothing in life unless we first believe it, right?
That's right, man.
Yeah. So it's very important to wear
Does
this
not the
belief.
word say that apart from him we can do nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
But in him we can do all things.
That's good, Jesse.
Come
He
on,
said,
man.
That's
with man,
good.
it's impossible. With Christ, all things are possible.
Talk
That's
about
good.
it, sir.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about it.
And one thing, Jesus. Okay.
Take your time.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, I learned this later on in life because as I was growing up, my family didn't go to church. You know what I'm saying? But as I got to know the Lord, it's one scripture that sticks out to me, and it rings strongly in my life. I think it's Mark 9:23, where Jesus says, "If you can believe, all things are possible for the one who can believe." I believed in the 5th grade that I was going to the league, to the point where I told my teacher I was going to the pros, and she laughed at me.
Yeah.
She laughed at me, and when I made it to the pros, I went back and found her and brought her a football card.
Wow.
And I told her, "You can't tell me what I can do."
That's good.
I was able to believe what I feel like I heard and what I saw, and I overcame a lot of obstacles in the way
That's good.
to be able to make it there. So I want to tell you, if you have a vision and you have a dream,
Tough, man.
it's going to be
Speak
things
that,
that come into your life that's going to
love
say no. But if you continue to believe, you
Come
can
on.
achieve. You can overcome those things
Yes, sir.
with Christ on your team.
That's
I promise
good.
you can.
That's good. You know, with you saying that, you talk about the opportunities. We have to learn how to seize them and take advantage of them when they present themselves. Civil rights leader Whitney Young said this here. He said, "It is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared." Many times we miss opportunities because of a lack of preparation on our part. So, my question always, what was it like for you to play football at the professional level? What was that journey, that experience like?
It was amazing.
Okay.
You dream about this all your life, about making it to this stage and playing on TV. And when you finally make it, it's like it's humbling, first of all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That out of the millions of kids who wanted that, I made it.
Yeah.
But then when you think about it, it's an honor to be able to play with such great players and on that level. And I just thank God for the opportunity that he gave me to be able to play, and not just play, but play for 9 years.
Yeah.
That's quite a long career, and I give God the glory.
I tell you, a lot of people get caught up in the glitz and the glory, and a lot of youth don't really see the hard work that go behind it and the potential pitfalls that inevitably come their way. Can you speak on that a little bit, like the challenges that you faced in your journey?
Oh, I've had numerous challenges in my journey that I had to overcome, and I did that with Christ. At the time I didn't know it, but now I know it was Him who was helping me overcome these things. Now I know I'm more than a conqueror through Christ Jesus.
Yes,
Who
sir.
so I can
Speak it, sir.
overcome all things. I think about this, and Brother Nash talk about it all the time about understanding the Spirit that lives in us.
Come on now.
And what it has overcome.
Yes, sir.
Because He lives in us, we can overcome.
Come on now.
So all these obstacles that have come into play, I was able to overcome those because of Christ, and I look back at it now. So I tell people nowadays, don't believe what they say, don't believe what they sing you, don't believe none of it.
That's good.
If you believe you can achieve it, you can, but you gotta believe it, and it's through Christ. That Spirit that lives in you is an overcoming spirit.
Yeah.
And you're more than a conqueror through Christ Jesus as well.
My God. I tell you, I love that, brother, because like I said, oftentimes the youth, they get caught up in what they see on TV, not understanding that a lot of hard work goes
Yeah.
behind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot
Yes,
of
sir.
preparation goes
Yeah.
behind before they even get seen on that Sunday afternoon or that Sunday night game. Y'all go through a lot, and people don't understand the challenges that you're faced with throughout that journey. People automatically think as long as I play good, as long as I look good, I'll make it into the pros. But that's not the case. There's a lot of things that happen in between.
Right, it's definitely not the case. There's politics in football as well, and a lot of people think about that. There's some people who will just take a disliking to you, and they try to sabotage you in a way, and slow you down. But you also got those who are there going to push you. You have self induced, so to say, situations that come up in life that you most overcome, and so it's a challenge that you stay focused. And you stay focused on task with where you're trying to go, not allowing these things to come into play and distract you and interfere with what you desire. You got to put the work in each and every day, and so it's definitely a task. Sir.
Can we say even if you fall down, get back up?
And when we fall down, but we get up. That's the part. Never stay down.
We have to make that known because it's not a perfect road.
Right.
No, not at all.
It's not a perfect path.
That's good, man.
There's bumps on the road. There's challenges. There's obstacles. And again, you have to stay the course, like you said. Stay the course. Remain focused. And if it's something that you genuinely want to do, don't let nobody talk you up out of it.
Including you.
Not like you would say, Henry. Not even yourself.
Including you. Yeah. Every day, every new day that you are given. This is to all the listeners. Every new day that you are given. Some people did not get this new day, but you have it. Every new day that you've given, you have new opportunities and you have new possibilities. And a lot of times the people that hold us up and hinder us up is the one that we're looking at in the mirror every single day. So when you have your focus of going to do something, you got to constantly refine your focus. It's like sharpening a blade.
My God.
You got to constantly keep it sharp, for it to be effective and do what it is that you believe you're able to do. Because as Kavika said, the critics, the naysayers, the haters, however you want to phrase it, they're out there and they're gonna boldly tell you what you cannot do. And a lot of times they'll talk you out of doing something that you are capable of doing.
Yes, absolutely.
If you let them.
Yes, sir.
So Kavika, here's a question I want to ask for you. Who was your greatest influence in your journey in football?
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So before I even started playing, I was blessed with the opportunity to meet one of the greatest defensive outside linebackers that ever played a game, which was Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
At the West Virginia State College, he came to speak to the athletes.
Okay.
And my neighbor actually had him at his house, so I was able to meet him. This was before I'd even touched the football field.
Okay.
So I like to think that he was someone that was pivotal in a way.
He was a
beast. He was definitely a beast. But when I really think about it, though, I had this belief in myself. I've always been fast. I've been strong. I've been quick. And once I touched the field, I truly believed that I was going to be able to accomplish this thing without a doubt.
That's good.
And with God, I was able to do it. So, but when I think about it, I say LT was somebody that was pivotal at the beginning.
Give him a shout out, brother.
Thank you, Lawrence Taylor.
That's right, shout him out.
Hey, I tell you, we got to give honor where honor is due.
Yeah,
we do. We oftentimes we forget to do that. That's why we as your brothers, we delight that you're getting ready to be recognized, man.
Yes,
we delight and we rejoice with you, brother.
Thank you very much.
Can you share with our listeners what project that you may be working on now?
That's good. Well, in 2020, after the great shake, the pandemic, I drew closer to the Lord. And during that time, I was looking for a home. And in that time of looking for a home, I found a property out in East Texas. And as I was walking that property, I heard some things whispered to me, which sound way bigger than I want to do. Some things that I didn't want to embark on, but they called me to be able to help feed the less fortunate, and also go out and speak to the youth and encourage them in any way that I can. What I heard was feed my people. And when I heard that, I took it as literally and spiritually. And God has given me a platform through the Cowboys to be able to go talk to kids and encourage kids and talk about my story, my testimony of how I was able to overcome these things because I believed. So right now, I stay in East Texas. I have a small farm, and what we're doing is we're growing organic vegetables to help take care of the less fortunate. and go speak to the children. So that's what my life is now, serving
You
the Lord.
feeding the lambs.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Praise
sir.
God, man.
Glory to God.
And in more ways than one. You
Yes,
give
sir.
them the natural manna, but then you follow it up with the spiritual manna. You don't let them go without either or.
And the amazing part is when I got the call, I was so far away from it. But there was a preparation period that took place.
Okay.
And one of the things that took place during that time was my brother reached out to me. He said, the harvest is plentiful, but the labors are few. He said, will you go out with me? And I said yes before I thought about what the yes entailed. And not shortly after that, he had me come and do the baby program with you. And that was the start of me going in front of people and speaking. And the amazing part about that is that that was one of the things I feared the most in my life. As a youngster in high school, I would take an F before I would get up. You know what I'm saying? But that shows me that it's not me, but it's Christ.
Come on now,
that's giving me the ability to be able to stand before them and do this work that I'm doing. It's all for the glory of God. So I'm humbled.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't hesitate to let them know it's not me. I couldn't do this without Christ.
That's good.
So, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
One of the things I have learned in my walk of faith with God in regards to assignments, God-given assignments always will require God-given assistance.
Yes, sir.
Anytime God gives someone an assignment, he already has someone prepared to help move that assignment into the fruition of what he wants it to be. And I know when I called Kavika and I was talking to him about the baby program, which is building a better youth. Every 3 or 4 months, we have the opportunity to go and speak and encourage the youth that are in attendance, and they talk about some of their goals, some of the things they want to accomplish in life. And some of those students that come, some of them are athletes. And then when Kavika gets up, and I notice it's so amazing. He gets up and he shares his story with the kids, and he shares his journey with them. And the minute he mentioned he played for the Cowboys, it's like everybody in the room lights up.
Yes, that's very true.
They come to attention. All of a sudden, they might not have been listening before, but they sure listening now.
Right. And I really believe this is a platform and a catalyst that God is using him, and I've seen him being used greatly. And it's an honor and a privilege to be able to walk along this journey with him. He's been a stalwart in my life.
Yes.
My
God.
Yeah.
That being said, brother, do you have any advice for our listeners?
Man, okay, this is what I will tell you. In all things, keep Christ first in all you think.
That's good.
All
man.
you say
Yes, sir.
and all you do. And if you do that, it'll curve your attitude, your thinking, your conversation, all the things that you're doing. Because when you do that, you think of what would Christ do in this situation? How would he speak? How would he respond? Because he don't react, he respond. And it helps you stay in character, so to say, in a way. So in all things, just keep Christ first in all you think, say, and do. Keep him first in your life. He is the Alpha and Omega.
That's good.
He's
That's
the
good.
beginning
That's
and he's
good.
the end. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Again, we want to thank you so very much for joining us on this episode of the Integrity Initiative Podcast, our Spotlight Showcase. And we're going to be having more guests come on in the near future as we continue to move forward. But we're grateful that he's our first guest that we have invited on. And we thank him for accepting the invitation. And I know y'all have enjoyed what has been shared thus far. Again, if you have any questions, any comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section. Give us a shout out, and let us know what y'all think and everything, So just stay tuned because great things are on the horizon and more expected to come. So, Bro Jesse, you have anything you'd like to share?
I just wanted to share with our listeners. Again, we have the honor of knowing this brother. And I tell you, when he speaks, people do listen.
Yeah.
He definitely has a story to tell. And I'm honored that we're able to provide him this platform to speak. But even as my brother shared, in the comments section, if you have any comments that are directed directly to Brother Kavika, please make them known. And we'll make sure that we forward them to Brother Kavika and we'll get back with you. Because he has a wealth of knowledge when it comes to the NFL arena. And who better a person to bridge the gap for those that wanting to know more.
Yes. Again, this will conclude our segment for today. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you all guys at our next podcast session. So y'all guys take care. God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see you next time. And thank y'all for joining us on our Integrity Initiative podcast. And remember, how you live your life says more about you than you could ever say about yourself. Why? Because integrity does matter. You all take care and God bless you.